The mission statement for the financial year 2023-2024 will be to provide services which focus on the national and local priorities, thereafter improve on service delivery to the community of Industrial City Division. Mr. Speaker, sir, before we look at the budget proposal for the 2023-2024 financial year, I would like to make an overview of the current year's performance as indicated below in this document. Performance review for 2022-2023 financial year. Revenue performance. For the period under review, the division budgeted and targeted to collect a total revenue of Uganda shillings 4,271,191,712 for both local revenue Uganda shillings 3,056,584 shillings and central government grant of Uganda shillings 362,635,873 respectively to finance the recurrent and capital budget for the city division. However, the actual collections are Uganda shillings 1,136,519,430. This is majorly attributed to non-realization of collections from the central market and bus park, low collections from the property rates, occupation permits, loading and offloading, street parking, abattoir, main tax park, Bugwe Road Market, and 30% remittance from the Mbale Municipal Council. Continuous awarding of contracts to defaulting contractors and delays in the termination of the contracts. Collection of the local service tax taken over by the city, Mbale City. By Mbale City Division, and yet this had been budgeted for under the city division. Mr. Speaker, sir, the total local revenue was Uganda shillings 3,908,565,840, but the actual collections was Uganda shillings 826,090,056 shillings, giving a shortfall of Uganda shillings 3,082,475,784. Central government grants. The city division anticipated to collect Uganda shillings 362,625,872 from the central government grants, and the division realized Uganda shillings 310,429,374 for financial year 2023-2024 revenue. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to present the budget proposal for financial year 2023-2024. The city division anticipates to collect a total of Uganda shillings 2,325,252,752 for both local revenue and the central government grants, as indicated in the table below. Item 1, 1,962,626,880, giving a percentage of 90. Central government grants budgeted for 346,210,069, giving a percentage of 10. So the total is 2,325,252,752. Mr. Speaker, sir, I urge you all stakeholders of Industrial City Division Council to work tirelessly as a team so that this budget is realized. Budget allocation. The City Division anticipates to spend Uganda shillings 2,325,252,000, 2,325,252,000 252,752 in the various departments during the financial year 2023-2024 as indicated in the table below. Under administration, we have budgeted 429,234,122 shillings, giving a percentage of 18.5. Under finance, we have budgeted for 196,885,480, giving a percentage of 8.5. Under production and marketing, we have budgeted for 102,239,176, giving a percentage of 4.4. Community-based services, we have budgeted for 132,748, giving a percentage of 5.7. Education, we have budgeted for 46,171,522, giving a percentage of 2.0. Under technical works and services, we have budgeted for 402,703,248, giving a percent of 17.3. Under health and environment, we have budgeted for 167,045,446, giving a percentage of 7.2. Under natural resource, we have budgeted for 51,535,613, giving a percentage of 2.2. Trade and industry, we have budgeted for 87,007,141, giving a percentage of 3.7. Statutory bodies, we have budgeted for 418,800,000, giving a percentage of 18.0. Physical planning, we have budgeted for 131,859,558, giving a percentage of 5.7. Planning units, we have budgeted for 156,409,515, giving a percentage of 6.7. A total of 2,325,252,752. Policy measures for the financial year 2023-2024. For the financial year 2023-24 will, among others, things include the following. Accountability. The financial year, we shall observe 1 week program on accountability where all departments, with the coordination of the principal assistant town clerk, will hold around table meetings to review progress in the implementation of the departmental activities, vouchers, including verification of outputs by geographical location, work plans and reporting. This financial year, each department will have prepared comprehensive work plans specifying the location and activities and outputs by wards, sales, local revenue generation. Mr. Speaker, sir, in an effort to increase local revenue generation, focus this financial year 2023-2024 will be through the correction of the new valuation rule by adding all properties, enumerations of all the business units, which is among ongoing revenue enhancement, best practices, and increased monitoring of revenue collection to ensure that all revenue collected is through IRAS system. The Sector Division has also introduced a database management system for easy retrieval of the tax defaulters and monitoring performance by all units. Furthermore, before any contracts for revenue collection are signed by Mbale City, it must always consult the City Division before any agreement is entered into force. This is ensure that no revenue is lost like in the past. Apart from the bus park, market, trade license, street parking, loading and offloading, and special hire taxes, all other local revenue sources tendered out should be on the commission basis, but it should not be fully provided to allow any close provision by the city division authorities. Estimates for the financial year 2023-2024 and revised budget 2022-2023 be approved if seconded.